Now the topic is Q meter. Q is referred as a quality factor or a Q factor. It is there is no unit for Q. For example, voltage V volts. For to measure the current, amps is there. But here in Q factor or a quality factor, it's a merely number. There is no any unit. In RF, I mean radio frequency or higher frequency RF application or a high frequency communication system, component such as capacitor or inductor must have a high quality factor. High frequency or RF circuit, the component must have a high quality factor. Suppose the quality factor of the component is low, at a high frequency operation, the stability of the component is affected. The stability will be affected. Therefore, it is essential to measure. Q of a component. Q meter is an instrument to measure the quality factor of the capacitor or inductor or a coil. The Q meter consisting of series resonance. The voltage drop across the coil or a capacitor is Q times the applied voltage. Q is the ratio between reactance to resistance. Q equal to, that is a reactance divided by resistance R. The circuit diagram is shown here. This is the oscillator that will be given to a tank circuit. Here you are having a shunt resistance. Here we are measuring a input voltage, tuning capacitor. Here you are having a Q meter area, the voltage across the capacitor EC. Here you are having a LX and RX, to which the quality factor will be measured. Okay. Here at resonance, XL equal to XC. I mean inductive reactance is equal to capacitive reactance. EL means inductive voltage, I equal to I into XL, EC equal to I into XC, E equal to I into R, where E is the applied voltage, EL is a inductive voltage, XC is a capacitive reactance, I is a circuit current, EC is a capacitor voltage, XL is inductive reactance, R equal to coil resistance. Q equal to XL divided by R equal to XC divided by R equal to EC divided by E. By using the above equation, Q is directly measured by a voltmeter calibrated properly by keeping E is kept constant. That is, we are measuring the Q. Actually, it measures the voltage across the capacitor. The voltmeter is calibrated in terms of Q, that it is given in that line. By using above equation, Q is directly measured by a voltmeter calibrated properly by keeping E kept at constant. Oscillator range of 50 kHz to 50 MHz is connected across shunt resistance of 0.02 ohm. Here this is the oscillator connected across a very low resistance, I mean 0.02 ohm resistance connected across the oscillator. The oscillator range is 50 kHz to 50 MHz. The shunt resistance is almost no resistance to the tank circuit. Therefore, it acts as a voltage source with the magnitude of E with the small internal resistance. So, since it is a very low resistance, this will act as a voltage source for this tank circuit. Okay. E is measured by a thermocouple. I mean the input voltage is measured by a thermocouple meter. Whereas the EC, the voltage across the capacitor, is measured by a electronic voltmeter calibrated directly by Q. Here the input voltage is measured by small e by using a thermocouple. Then the Q is measured by the Q meter. Actually, Q meter is simply a voltmeter. It measures the voltage across the capacitor. Okay. Whereas EC is the voltage across the capacitor measured by the electronic voltmeter calibrated directly by Q. By varying the capacitor C until the electronic voltmeter reaches the maximum value. By varying the capacitor C until the voltmeter reaches the maximum value, we have to vary this capacitor until the electronic voltmeter reaches the maximum value. At resonance, the output voltage E corresponding to the EC Okay, that the output voltage E equal to EC. This is the output voltage. E equal to Q multiplied by the input voltage small e. Therefore, Q equal to capital E, that means output voltage EC divided by small e. Since the input voltage E is known, the electronic voltmeter is directly calibrated in terms of Q. Similarly, the inductance of the coil can also be determined. At resonance can be obtained by varying the capacitor or by applied frequency. By varying the capacitor or by applied frequency. Resonance can be obtained by varying the applied frequency. We can vary the input frequency or also varying the capacitor. Let we can see through the formula. XL, I mean inductive capacity. At resonance, XL equal to XC. Then XL is replaced by 2 pi FL equal to XC equal to 1 divided by 2 pi FC. Equal to F square equal to 1 divided by 4 pi square LC. Then F equal to take root 2 pi root LC, or directly we can calculate L equal to 1 divided by 2 pi F square whole square C. The measured or indicated Q is not an actual value. The actually it includes with insertion loss. You may study it in your RF circuit or RF or TLW insertion loss. The actual value actually it indicates the insertion resistance and the losses of the resonating capacitor. The actual Q of the measured coil is somewhat greater than the indicated Q. What are all the factors which causes the error? At a higher frequency, voltmeter is affected by the losses due to the transient time effect. RS has introduced an additional resistance in the tank circuit. Q equal to actual. Q ACT is a Q actual. Q observed. Okay. Q actual equal to omega L divided by R. Observed is omega L divided by R plus RSH. RSH is a shunt resistance which is connected here. This is a RSH. Then R actual divided by R observed equal to omega L divided by R. This will get a reciprocal. R plus RSH divided by omega L get cancelled. Finally we can get R plus RSH divided by R. R divided by R1 plus RSH by R. Then R actual equal to Q actual equal to Q observed will come right hand side into 1 into 1 plus RSH R. By seeing this equation, Q actual is almost equal to Q observed when this RSH has to be very low value, means this term vanishes. By above equation, it is very clear the actual value of actual value as close to quality observed by choosing the value RSH. This one is very small or negligible. The self capacitance or distributed or stay capacitance modifies the actual Q.